Here, where the mayor has just named a new police chief after more than a year since she fired the former chief right after she took office. Good to have Henry Lee up here with me as we're about to talk with Mayor Sheng Thao on the decision. Mayor, thank you for being with us.
Absolutely. It's nice to see you both.
All right, your choice, Floyd Mitchell, a former police chief in Lubbock, Texas. What put him above the other finalists?
Well, Chief Mitchell is a strong leader and a smart crime fighter who delivers results. You know, I always demand results when I'm hiring on leadership teams because our city deserves the results that are needed here. His commitment to proven crime reduction strategies such as ceasefire and also including the proactive policing. We need proactive policing so that we can stop crimes from happening. And of course, the strong officer community engagement aspect that he believes in and I very much believe in as well. This all vaulted him to the top of the list, and our city's top police officer, Chief Mitchell, will be joining a larger puzzle piece, right? And that is joining our public safety leadership team, which contains, you know, Chief Covington from the fire department, also Chief Holly Joshi from our DVP, of course, myself and City Administrator Justin Johnson. And so he will be leading on the elements of our law enforcement side, and I'm sure that he's going to do a great job with Oakland's comprehensive public safety strategy.
And Mayor, we've seen a lot of chiefs over the past number of years, both internal and external candidates, and both insiders and outsiders have expressed frustration with the monitor and the fact that they have a lot of bosses, yourself included. Are you concerned about, and how concerned about, the steep learning curve that Chief Mitchell will have as he comes to Oakland? He's never been a police officer in California.
You know, that's a really great question. You know, I've voiced my concerns about, you know, how this process had gone on as well. And so that is, there's a lot of things that I feel that could be done better to actually set people up for success. However, what I can tell you is that under my administration, we all support each other. There is no siloing of departments. We are coming together to work together in a way that we have not seen Oakland work ever in history. And so what that means is that when Chief Mitchell comes on board, he's going to have a strong base of support, including our officers. I know that the OPOA have already sent out a message showing their support for the new chief, and we're going to do the same. Of course, he's coming to a new city, so we'll show him the ropes. We'll introduce him to key community leaders. We'll make sure that he has ample time to be a part of any sort of programming with rank and file to create that bond. But of course, he's going to need strong support, and we are here for that.
Mayor, as we know, Henry, as you've been reporting, public safety is the #1 concern for Oaklanders. You said you hire people who can deliver results. When and how do you expect to measure the results from this new chief?
Absolutely. You know, we already have our ceasefire strategy implemented. Of course, it was depleted before I came in, and after the audit from last year, we've put back and resurrected the ceasefire strategy. And so with that being said, again, I instituted, you know, and I sworn in actually Damon Covington for the fire department, also Dr. Holly Joshi for the DVP, the Department of Violence Prevention. And so this is the last piece of the puzzle. And so when we talk about measuring the metrics, it's going to be week by week. I do this already with my public safety team, demanding that we do better every single week. And so we're going to continue to have this mantra of making sure that we're hyper centralized and hyper looking at the data to ensure that people in Oakland not only are safer, but that they feel safer as well.
And Mayor, how long or will this honeymoon with the chief last? Will it be until the next viral video of the next burglary at a dispensary? I mean, how much time are you willing to give him to get used to Oakland?
You know, there's always going to be crimes in every single city. Crime is not a stagnant issue. It is a fluid issue. It's not an Oakland issue only. I think that how it gets reported out in Oakland is concerning at times. However, you know, with the police chief coming on board, I do believe that through partnership with the different departments, that we will be able to curb crime and get back to our historical lows like we had from 2012 to 2018. But that takes all of us, right? It's an ecosystem. It's going to take big business, small business, community. It's going to take government at all levels. The city is not responsible for all things crime related only. We have to look at the county. We have to look at the state. And so with that being said, we are seeing that government is moving forward in a way where it's good governance, right? You're seeing that Governor Gavin Newsom is working closely with my office. My office is working closely with our state representatives, Assembly members Mia Bonta, Buffy Wicks and Senator Skinner to really draw down on resources. This is why we're seeing over 70 CHP officers deployed here in the East Bay. So it's actually making government work for the residents and the constituents and the businesses of the Bay Area, and specifically here in the city of Oakland. Of course, these things of siloed departments didn't happen overnight. And so I'm, really glad that the chief is coming on board, and he's excited to bring the morale up in the police department.
Mayor, have you, just before we have to go, have you had a chance to talk with the incoming chief about the national perception of Oakland? Is it a concern of yours or his to sort of turn around the city's, view in not just the Bay Area, but the public spotlight, the national spotlight?
That's a really great question, Garcia. Absolutely. This was one of the very questions that I asked of many of the interviews that I had with the different candidates is, what is your perception of Oakland? Knowing that your perception is only through the media. And so, of course, we want to turn the tides. We want to turn the tides because we know that Oakland is a beautiful place. We know of all the great things. And for every 2 restaurants that are closing, we know 50 more are coming on board, and that those stories need to be told. And so another great reason why he is a strong pick is because he sees it the same way. And there's just so many great things that we must highlight. And so I'm excited to bring him on board as part of the leadership team.
Mayor Thao, thank you for your time this afternoon. We're looking forward to meeting the new chief next week.
Absolutely. Thank you.